I'm sorry this is so informal, but I have been, like, so unorganized with everything that I want to do this month. There's been kind of a lot going on, and I want to do this tag that I was tagged in, but I don't feel like setting up my tripod and sitting on the floor or anything like that, so I'm just doing it here at my desk. So I was tagged in the Trick or Treat book tag, and I was tagged by Frumius Reads, and she also created the tag. Thank you for tagging me, and let's just get started with the questions, shall we? So the first question is, Witch's Brew, your favorite magical book or series? I have an answer for that one! Shit! I rolled over a pen. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I brought this cute little clown too because he was sitting there and I almost knocked him over when I took the book off. I'm not the biggest fan of clowns, but I think this one is cute, and my friend got him for me for Christmas when I was like 6, so yeah. Anyway, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern is like the most wonderfully magic story I've ever read. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but something about the ending makes it even more wonderfully magic and so fabulous, and this one. I was also going to wear my Halloween costume, by the way, for this, but I didn't want to get changed. My Halloween costume's not spooky or anything either, but yeah. Question 2. Black Cat, the most superstitious book or story you've been told. I am lame, and I don't think I have an answer for that question. I'm sorry. Question 3. Frick, I thought it said calm. Maybe I need new glasses. It definitely says corn. Candy Corn, favorite childhood Halloween book. I will post a picture of it right here if I can find a picture of it online. Damn it, I can't remember what it's called. Something about my neighbor's a witch, or my upstairs, my down the hall neighbor's a witch. I'm sure I'll find it, and you'll see the title right there. It's about a boy who lives in an apartment building, and one of his neighbors is a witch, he thinks, and then he goes trick-or-treating, and he goes in her house, and sees that she's not a witch, but she's very witchy, or maybe she is really a witch. I don't even remember, but I remember really, really, really liking it, and I always wanted to read it at Halloween, and even when it wasn't Halloween, I remember I really liked that one, so yeah. Pumpkin Spice, favorite seasonal book. I don't really read a lot of, like, seasonal books or books related to certain seasons, but I really, really enjoyed Let It Snow by John Green, Lauren Miracle, and Maureen Johnson. I thought it was a super cute story, and I really liked the way they tied together. It was kind of sort of like Love Actually, except with less story intertwining, I guess. And they're making this into a movie that's coming out next Christmas, I think, which I'm really excited for. And I have a feeling it's probably going to be told more in the way of Love Actually, where it goes back and forth between the stories instead of it being one story and then another story and then another story. Probably, it makes sense that it would do that, but anyway, I really, really enjoyed this. I'm probably not going to read it again this Christmas, but I will probably read it again some Christmas. Ghostly Ghouls, the scariest book you've ever read. I said this one in my Stranger Things book tag, and I'm going to say it again, but it is Horror Store by Grady Hendrix. Oh my goodness gracious. This was scary. If you haven't seen me talk about this book before, I will just say again, I originally thought this was about zombies. It is not about zombies. It's about scary, scary, scary ghosts. And it was really scary, and I was all scared after I was done reading it. Costume Party, favorite book cover. Maybe Six of Crows, also just because the entire presentation is absolutely gorgeous. Just all of it is just... Oh. Also, this one. Because it's beautiful! Look at how pretty it is, and look at how pretty the back is. There's no barcode on this one for some reason, but look at Truth or Dare, who do you tag, or a book you recommend? I'm not going to tag anyone just because it's so close to Halloween already, and people aren't probably going to have time to do it, but I'm going to recommend a book, and I'm going to recommend Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott and The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray, because I don't hear these talked about enough. I feel like they should be more hyped up than they are, because they were really, really good. The main characters in both of these are really funny, and like, kind of sarcastic. This one's more sarcastic, and this one she's just funny and has a really funny internal dialogue, but they're both fabulous, and they're both really fun and fast-paced with an important story, but also still being fairly lighthearted. So, yes, I'm gonna go with these two. So that's my tag. I hope you liked it, and happy Halloween. Bye! None of these people cared about me, or cared about what was going on in my head. None of these people knew about my dead fiancé, or that I was somehow talking to him. Or about the fact that I had a crush on a new guy already who was totally wrong for me. And it was like all of a sudden there was no pressure. No pressure to act